Despite all the train strikes, COVID, and whatever, it's a wonderful occasion because this is our last but the biggest public stakeholder event in the frame of foRMAtion. My name is Virág Zsár. I was coordinating this project from the beginning, and now I would like to give the floor to our highly represented participants to open officially this event. On behalf of the Regione Lazio from Italy, who are hosting the event, I would like to give the floor to Andrea Ciaffi to welcome the participants.
Thank you very much. Good morning, all of you. So my name is Andrea Ciaffi. I'm the director of Lazio region here. Welcome to our office, our premises, and I hope you will enjoy this day. A very important topic on research management, and I hope everything will be fine, even with all the device and all the rules and things which have been put up by APRE. And I thank you to the project manager and the APRE agency for this event. We welcome you. Everything you would like to ask us, we are here for you available. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ciaffi. And now I would like to give the floor to Mattia Cerchi, the representative of our project partner on behalf of APRE, the Agency for the Promotion of European Research.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Andrea, for the hospitality here. We have some seats also in the front, so if it's maybe easier to watch the slides from here. As was said, I'm the responsible for the activities of APRE in Brussels, so with the European institutions. It was a pleasure for us to join this project, also because research management, as we will have the opportunity to learn in the event, is a real hot topic in Brussels within the Era Policy agenda nowadays. So for us, it was not only important to participate during the project, supporting the activities. But also to reflect on the issue at policy level. I just want to say something about APRE. Probably, I know some colleagues that surely know us because Italian here, Italian in Brussels, but also Italians that traveled here today from Italy know very well APRE, but maybe not all of you know our activities in support of research managers and of the whole research and innovation community in Italy. What we do, our mission is really to support the Italian research and innovation community in accessing the research and innovation fundings from the European Union. So this is our mission from the beginning, and we deliver this mission through information, training, and assistance services. By nature, we are now a non-profit association, and the idea is really to involve all the research and innovation system in Italy, not only in terms of services we deliver, but also in terms of networks. So we try to build in the last 30 years a network. We were born in the beginning of research and innovation programs at EU level. So it was in the late 80s as a task force, an internal task force at the Italian Ministry for Research and Development. That was the name at that time. And but then we changed our nature throughout the years, becoming an association, and that was probably the idea for a success, because now we have now more than 150 members, and we represent universities, research centers, companies, and that was the idea, to build the network and to deliver the services to the members, and to increase the Italian participation and success to Horizon Europe now, but Horizon 2020 before, to facilitate the access to the EU research and innovation funding. What we do also here in Brussels is to stimulate the debate at policy level. So there is not only a work of information, training, and assistance to the Italian community, but also a support to build the network and to enforce the network here in Brussels. And what we do then in practice at Italian level is also to interact with the liaison offices of the grant offices of the universities to promote Horizon Europe opportunities and to increase their success to the program. This is the composition of our membership. You can learn from our website who are the members. Are really, I mean, the most famous and successful applicants to Horizon Europe programs. So there is this composition. So not only from academia and research, but also from industry, from public administrations, from associations, and from the finance. This is what APRE is very shortly. I mean, we have the headquarters in Rome and a liaison office here in Brussels. I want to particularly thank my colleague Nicola Soloperto, who has been in charge of organizing all the final days of foRMAtion project, and especially, I mean, this public event. I mean, I wish you a successful event. Thank you, Judith, for the incredible work of coordinating foRMAtion. I think that was a success, and you will have today the opportunity to learn what foRMAtion has been doing in the last years, what are the results, but also what are the perspectives, I think, in this field. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mattia. And now I would like to give the floor to the representative of the Hietva Research Institute and the Center for Economic and Social Analysis, our CEO, Gábor Balázs, to share his thoughts and welcoming words.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you for inviting me, and it's my pleasure to warmly welcome you on behalf of the coordinator of foRMAtion project. I am the managing director of this institution, Hietva Research Institute, which is an independent private company. And we are working on lots of issues which could be relevant for you now in the foRMAtion of the end, and also in our future cooperation. So first of all, I would like to introduce our company with a few words, and then I would like to say something what's our plan with foRMAtion, how is it part of our agenda to work with. So, as I mentioned, Hietva Research Institute is an independent private company. It's owned by two persons. I am one of them. We have 35 experts working on our institution. Most of our vision is to provide useful information for decision maker making a better decision with more knowledge before the decisions. Doing this, our main activity is conducting researches and analysis. It was the beginning of Hietva Research Institute 15 years ago when we set up this company. And also, we made lots of impact assessment and policy evaluation that time. But after a few years, we recognized it's not enough just to helping decision makers in our country and in our local governments and national governments. So we are beginning to formulating a cooperation at international level as well. And using all of those external experts in the Hietva Research Institute, mainly professors from universities, we recognize that, well, we have lots of clever professors, but it's sometimes not enough to have good research ideas or to have a good conducting of researches, but to have a larger impact on decision, we need some support on them, a kind of management, a kind of research management, which could help the science to have more impact on decisions. So this is the reason why we are moving towards an international cooperation to the research management issues. I'm just asking Vidai because she was our forerunner in this field. What was our first project in this field? And the first project in research management was a participation on a cost action on what's called best practice. It was the first of our activity at that time, but well, sooner or later we are turning our international activities to this agenda. But before I'm speaking about the research management issues, just a few words about our topics. Our company is a social science institute, which means our main fields of policies we are dealing with is social policy, labor, and poverty. We have lots of researches and impact assessment on the field of higher education and public education and the needs use people programs nowadays. We are working in entrepreneurship issues as well and competitiveness. So if we have a connection to this field, then maybe we will have a future connection in researches and projects in this field. And nowadays, of course, we are following the trends and dealing with lots of environmental and climate issues in the last few years. So we set up a small unit dealing with these issues. And I think that what is our main field experience from the beginning is regional and territorial development. Personally, I was part of those units in the public administration which designed the first cohesion policy plan in Hungary 20 years ago. It was far from here. So as I mentioned, we had a cost action 10 years ago, best practice, where we first dealing with research management issues, but then after we decided to be a company, to be a research institute which really working on this issue and generating lots of projects. You can see that the earliest is this foRMAtion, which is now in the end. It is an Erasmus Plus program from 2019. But in the same time, we also issued a new project from a V4 foundation, Visegrad Foundation, because we recognize that, well, professors are not so strong in management usually, but in the eastern part of Europe, it's even worse. If you look at the success results of Horizon projects, you can see that eastern part of Europe is not as successful as the western part. So we had a special program on LMR networking issues on the Visegrad countries as well. And now we had a Horizon Europe program called RM Roadmap Partnership, which is now in the infant phase, so it's just beginning nowadays. So these are the three most important initiatives of HEFA at research management issue. I already said why we are thinking this is an important issue in general for researchers, but I think that to increase the impact of researches in European level, we need larger network, we need stronger network, we need good capacities in helping our researchers to disseminate their results. And I think that research managers are those part of the research agenda or research team who can facilitate these important issues. For example, in Hungary, our national institute is not as active as the Italian one. So I'm just looking at your mission and see, well, maybe if the Hungarian institute would be as strong as yours, then maybe it will be less place for HEFA to deal with this issue. But we recognize that this importance, especially this capacity is especially important in the eastern part of Europe. So coming from Hungary, we are dealing with this issue, and we hope that in the future we will have more and more cooperation in this field. About the future, closing event now of this foRMAtion project. So we are just thinking of what will be the future. We are trying to generate new networking opportunities in the next year. So I hope that all of you who are with us in this project and helping for the cooperation to have these research outputs, which will be presented today, will be our partner in the future as well. We are trying to continue the professionalization of research management, not just with trainings, but with other networking and partnership tools as well for the future. So finally, I would like to thank all of you coming to us, and I hope that you will enjoy the conference and be our partner in the future. All of those who are just new in the room and not part of the foRMAtion project before, there are lots of possibilities to stay in touch with us, with our projects, with this research management projects of the HEFA. And please join us and be our partner in the future. And I wish you a very fruitful conference today. I hope that all of you will find useful activities and useful outputs in our projects and be our partner in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Balázs.